Ever fancied yourself as an entrepreneur but without a penny to your name? Well, strap in because we're about to ride the roller coaster of entrepreneurship, and guess what? You won't even need a ticket. That's right, folks. We're debunking the myth that you need a mountain of money to start a business. Once upon a time, in a world filled with suits and ties, it was believed that you needed a thick wallet to make it in the business world. But thanks to a little thing called the internet, the game has changed. Now you don't need a gold-plated bank account, just a golden idea. So what's this magical concept? It's called bootstrapping. The term bootstrap comes from the phrase pulling oneself up by one's bootstraps, which perfectly captures the essence of this approach. It's all about starting a business with little or no money, relying instead on your personal savings, sweat equity, and the power of a compelling idea. Now hold on a minute, I hear you ask. Isn't a strong idea just as elusive as a bag of money? Well, here's the kicker. Ideas are everywhere. They're in the books you read, the people you meet, the problems you encounter. They're the whispers in the wind that say, hey, there might be a better way to do this. All it takes is a keen eye, an open mind, and the courage to take a leap of faith. And once you've got that idea, that spark, you're not just an entrepreneur in the making, you're a force to be reckoned with. So there you have it, no more excuses, no more I can't start a business because I don't have the money. Instead, let's shift the narrative. Let's start saying, I can start a business because I have an idea. So let's debunk the myth. You don't need money to start a business, you need a solid idea. So, what's a solid idea, you ask? Well, let me tell you, it's not just a light bulb moment. It's a spark that ignites a revolution, a seed that grows into a mighty oak tree. It's the secret ingredient in the recipe of every successful business, and it's right there, in the palm of your hand. Let's take a walk down memory lane. Picture two college dropouts in a garage tinkering with electronics. Sounds like a weekend hobby, right? But no, that was the birth of Apple. Then imagine two friends in a dorm room coding away on a software project. Boring? Not quite. That's the genesis of Microsoft. What's common in these stories? A unique and marketable idea. So what's in an idea? Well, everything really. It's the foundation of your entrepreneurial journey. It's the first step towards creating something out of nothing. It's the blueprint for your success. It's the key that unlocks the door to a world of possibilities. Now you might be thinking, but I don't have $1 million idea. Don't worry, not all ideas have to be groundbreaking. Sometimes it's about improving what already exists. It's about finding a gap in the market and filling it. It's about making life easier, better, more interesting for people. And that, my friends, is the power of a solid idea. But here's the catch. An idea is like a car without fuel. It's not going anywhere unless you give it some gas. That's where belief comes in. You have to believe in your idea, nurture it, defend it, and most importantly, act on it. Let me let you in on a secret. The world is full of great ideas, but it's the execution that sets the winners apart. So don't just sit on your idea, take action. Make it happen. Bring it to life. Remember, it's not about the money you invest, it's about the idea you believe in. So what's your idea? And more importantly, do you believe in it enough to make it a reality? Let's find out in the next chapter of our journey. Scene script. Have you heard the saying, your network is your net worth? Well, it's more than just a clever play on words. In the world of entrepreneurship, it's a fundamental truth. Think about it. As an entrepreneur, you're not just selling a product or a service, you're selling yourself, your vision, your passion. And who better to sell to than the people you know, the people who trust you, and the people who believe in your potential? That's the power of a strong network. So how do you build this network? Start with who you know. Your family, friends, classmates, colleagues, even your mailman. Yes, your mailman. You never know where an opportunity might come from. Next, reach out to people in your industry. Attend conferences, seminars, meetups. Don't just pass out business cards, though. That's old school. In today's digital age, connect on LinkedIn, follow them on Twitter, engage with their posts, show genuine interest in what they do and how you can help each other succeed. And remember, networking is not a one-way street. It's not just about what others can do for you, but what you can do for them. Help a fellow entrepreneur solve a problem, share your expertise, recommend resources. By giving, you're not just building a network, you're building relationships. And relationships, my friends, are priceless. But what if you're shy or introverted? Don't worry. Networking is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned and improved with practice. Start small, maybe with one-on-one coffee dates, And don't forget, even in a room full of people, you only need to connect with one to make a difference. So start building your network today. It might just be your ticket to entrepreneurship. After all, when you have a network of people who believe in you, who support you, who want to see you succeed, the sky is truly the limit. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel The Diary of an Entrepreneur and grab your own Entrepreneur's Progress Diary, A Pathway to Success, on Amazon. Because the one thing that sets entrepreneurs apart is that we write our own story. So start writing yours today. Think you need money to make money? Think again. Welcome to the art of bootstrapping, where the only resources you need are your creativity, your determination, and your entrepreneurial spirit. Bootstrapping is the practice of starting and growing a business with little to no external funding or resources. It's about making the most of what you've got and leveraging your skills, your time, and your passion to build something from the ground up. Sounds challenging, right? Well, it certainly can be, but it's also one of the most rewarding ways to build a business. Let's take a look at some success stories. Ever hear of a little company called Apple? Yeah, that one. The tech giant that is now worth over $2 trillion was started in a garage by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. They had little more than a vision and a handful of electronics parts, but they bootstrapped their way to success, and the rest is history. And then there's Spanx, the shapewear company founded by Sarah Blakely. She started with a mere $5,000, but she turned that into $1 billion business. How? By bootstrapping. She used her savings to create a prototype, and then she hustled hard to get her product into stores. So, how do you bootstrap your way to success? First, you need a solid idea. Then, you need to be resourceful. Use what you have and be creative about how you use it. And lastly, you need to be persistent. Bootstrapping is a marathon, not a sprint. Remember, you don't need a fortune to start a business. You just need a good idea, a lot of determination, and a little bit of cunning. And who knows? Maybe your garage or your kitchen table will be the birthplace of the next multi-billion-dollar company. Bootstrapping is not easy, but it's definitely possible. And it's the most rewarding way to build a business. Ever wonder why some people succeed while others fail? It's not always about the smartest idea or the most abundant resources. Sometimes it's about persistence. Imagine entrepreneurship as a marathon, not a sprint. It's about enduring, pushing forward, and never giving up, no matter how tough the terrain gets. You see, the path to success isn't a straight line. It's a winding road filled with potholes, detours, and roadblocks. But that's where the magic happens. That's where growth occurs. So how do you stay motivated and persistent when the going gets tough? Find your why, that powerful reason that keeps you going when everything else tells you to quit. Surround yourself with positivity, cultivate a growth mindset, and celebrate every small victory. And when you feel like throwing in the towel, remember why you started in the first place. Hold on to that vision and let it fuel your journey. Persistence is key. Remember, the only way to fail is to give up. Want to keep track of your entrepreneurial journey? Let me introduce you to a channel that's been my personal companion through thick and thin, The Diary of an Entrepreneur. It's like a treasure trove of wisdom, a lighthouse in the stormy seas of entrepreneurship. So, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to follow on all social platforms for daily nuggets of money-making wisdom. Now here's the cherry on top. There's this book, The Entrepreneur's Progress Diary, A Pathway to Success, available on Amazon. No, it's not just another book. It's your book, your story, your journey. It's a tool to carve your path in the world of entrepreneurship. So, grab your copy from the link in the description. Start penning down your dreams, your ideas, your failures, your triumphs. Because guess what? The one thing that sets entrepreneurs apart from normal people is that we write our own story. So start writing yours today.